Okay, it will be a very quick video because it's kind of late. Well, if I record this video long, um, mm, this video will occupy my reading time. So yes, let's go. I will pour all of these out onto onto the table to choose the question. Maybe this one or what is a similar one, familiar one. How do you celebrate special occasions? Well, special occasions to me are occasions. Well, special occasions to me are events that that is that are events associated with um, events associated with mm, my family. Um, well, to me, special occasions are to me well, to be honest, special. Special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. That occasions that um, that gather up my family. That gather up my family. Um, that gather up my family. For example, Tết. Uh, Tết. It is a is the name of is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. For example, Tết. It is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. I often celebrated these in Vietnam. We come together. We have a long holiday. We will have a long holiday. We will have a long holiday to mm, um, to return. We will have a long holiday, so everyone will return their hometown, and me too. And me too. In order to celebrate these kind of spe- to celebrate these special occasions, usually return. I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. Um, I can do many. We can do many. Uh, we can do many things together, mm, such as visit, such as visit, such as including visiting our relatives or simply good having good meals cooked by cooked by the home chef, which is my mom, which is my mom, cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. Well, occasion, well, okay. How do you celebrate special occasions? Special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. For example, Tết, it is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. We Vietnamese people will have Vietnamese people will in Vietnam. For example, which is which is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. Um, in order to celebrate these special occasions, I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. We can do many meaningful things together. We can do many meaningful things together, including visiting our these kind of these kinds of occasions. These kind of occasions. Okay, um, including visiting our relatives, or simply having good meals cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. Okay, special occasions to me are occasions that gathering up my family. For example, date, which is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. In order to celebrate these kinds of occasions, I usually return to my hometown with my beloved family. Um, special
Vậy.
special occasions to me are
Cút rồi.
special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. Okay, special occasions to me are occasions gather up my family. For example, Tết, which is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. In order to celebrate these kinds of occasions, I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. While we can do many meaningful things together, including visiting our relatives or simply,
Con rắn. Đúng rồi.
so simply, um, having good meals cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. Special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. For example, Tết, which is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. To celebrate these kinds of occasions, I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. We can do many meaningful things together, including many meaningful things together, including visiting our relatives or simply having good meals cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. Okay, special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. For example, Tết, which is the name of Lunar New Year in Vietnam. Um, in order to celebrate these special occasions, I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. We can do many meaningful things together, including visiting our relatives or simply having good meals cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. Okay, let's find another one. Maybe this one. What? It's the same question. How you celebrate special occasions? Well, special occasions to me are occasions that gather up my family. For example, Tết, which is the New Year in Vietnam. Uh, in order to celebrate these special occasions, I usually return to my hometown, to my beloved family. We can do many fun things together, including visiting our relatives or simply having good meals cooked by our home chef, which is my mom. This one. I put many new questions into it, but what the heck? Meet I almost always meet a familiar questions. Meet familiar questions. Oh, this one is a new one. What's your favorite way to relax? My favorite way to relax is reading books. Uh, well, I prefer to relax. I prefer to relax by reading books. I prefer to relax by reading books. This is because it helps me to calm down and refresh my mind to books stories or knowledge to book stories. to stories from this is because uh, stories from books or even knowledge help me stories from books or even knowledge help me to calm down and refresh my mind. Moreover, whenever reading books I feel that I'm growing up I'm growing up myself, my inner self. So my inner self. So so it's my it's I feel like I'm growing up my inner self. So it brings it from so books books provide me the feeling of being productivity and and so therefore books provide me the feeling of productivity and striving for something. So of of being productivity and striving for something. So yeah, it made me s- and striving for something and striving for something. I always feel proud of myself after reading book. After reading books, um, I refer to relax by reading books. Well, to be honest, I refer to relax by reading books. This is because um, stories from books or even knowledge help me calm down and refresh my mind. Moreover, um, whenever reading books, I feel like I perceive that I am growing up my inner self. So books, of, so books, so books, so books, instrument, 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 instruments. So books that instrument provide so books always provide me the feeling of being product so books provide me the feeling of being productivity and striving for something. So and striving for something. Okay, I refer to relax by reading books. This is because stories from books or even knowledge help me to calm down and refresh my mind. Moreover, whenever reading books, I perceive that I'm growing up my inner self. I'm growing up my inner self. Books provide me the feeling of being productivity and striving for something. So yeah, I love books. Okay, I prefer to relax by reading books. This is because stories from books or even knowledge help me calm down and refresh my mind. Moreover, whenever reading books, I perceive that I'm growing up my inner self. Uh, Therefore, books provide me the feeling of being productivity and striving for something. So, yeah, I love books. Okay, this is all today, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.